What's going on, y'all? This is Z from hipsterplease.com, and today I'm doing something kind of new, for me at least. I am creating an unboxing video. Now, I don't usually go for this type of thing, but recently I got a really interesting item from my friends at Nerdcore Learning, and I thought y'all might want to check it out. What we're going to look at is the Healing Blade Infectious Disease Card Battle Game, created by medical doctors Francis Kong and Aaron Matthews. And what it does is puts an interesting educational slant on traditional CCG-style gameplay. Now we'll start off with the packaging. Unlike the regular retail release, mine actually came in this nice black storage box. It's even got the Healing Blade logo on it right here, which I doubt you can see in this harsh and unforgiving light. And inside, you'll see that my set also came with this cool promo bag, which is useful in confusing the hell out of the people at my local supermarket. And now we get to the game itself, which comes shrink-wrapped in its own decorative box. Here we go. Infectious Disease Card Battle. And here's Francis, and here's Aaron. Nice little list of contents on the back. Shows us our cards and counters here, and the obligatory breakdown of playtime and what have you. Open it up, and the first thing you see is an instruction foldout. Gives you some backstory, another component list, card diagrams, and turn of play. Very concise, pretty much everything you need to get going with the gameplay right there. Also, since this is a two-player game, you get a pair of playmats, clearly marked places for your play deck, your discard pile, and your counters, which the game calls ATP, or adenosine triphosphate markers. That's the in-game energy, so think of it like mana. And here is the second mat. Nothing new here. Now, in Healing Blade, you play as either the Apothecary Healers or the Lords of Pestilence, the forces of science and medicine, or the forces of disease. We'll start with the good guys right here. And as you can see, very similar setup to other card games. Nice fantasy-style art. Different card types, combatants, items, and spells. And all based on the concept of things like antibiotics and disease theory. Here's doxycycline. Help you out with that Lyme disease. And here's penicillin. I'm actually highly allergic to this card. But a very cool look and feel, just like a regular fantasy card game, only even nerdier because it's based on science. Card breakdown is really straightforward. This is an item card, so we have name and ATP cost, card type, and of course the card description. This is rest and rehydration, which is an item, so there are actually multiple cards of this in the same deck. And here are some adverse effects, and on and on. There are 45 cards per deck, so this is the Apothecary half. And now we'll check out the Lords of Pestilence. Nice, dark, dynamic palette on both the illustration and the card design on this side. Dark border lets you know very easily that you're looking at a Pestilence card. And again, combatants, items, and spells. God, I really, really love the art direction, especially for this half of the deck. Got some Clostridium bacteria here, looking quite wicked. Some E. coli with what appears to be rancid meat on a trident. And here's influenza. And again, on and on. Here's strep, which looks nasty. And a couple different kinds of staph. And, of course, a courtesan with a snake to signify syphilis. A lot of the item cards for the Lords of Pestilence have to do with things like antibiotic resistance, which is a nice touch, I think. And that's pretty much it for the cards themselves. Oh yeah, we gotta open up our ATP markers, our adenosine triphosphate. We've got 20 of these bad boys, and they're really just flat marbles, easily replaceable at most hobby stores should you lose a couple. And that, I suppose, is that. Healing Blade, Infectious Disease Card Battle Game by Nerdcore Learning. Available at Amazon.com for around $35 American. If you've got a gamer friend who's in med school, or you just want to spice up your tabletop night with some book learning, this is an interesting mashup of microbiology and card gaming. So check it out. And special thanks here to Aaron and to the whole crew at nerdcorelearning.com.